to the Kill Count, where we tally up the victims in all our favorite horror movies. And I'm kind of on a Tim Burton kick right now because today we're looking at Sleepy Hollow, a Tim Burton classic. I watched this movie for the very first time very recently, and I enjoyed every second of it. It's a fun, thrilling adventure. But with that said, how many people die in this movie? Let's find out and get to the kills. The movie begins with a man finding his horse and buggy driver decapitated. After that, he's chased by the Headless Horseman and added to the count himself when he's decapitated. We then meet Ichabod Crane, who gets another kill on the count when he finds a dead body. We then meet the god himself, Christopher Lee, he has been in countless Tim Burton movies and was a true legend. Rest in peace, Chris. Rest in peace. And after his short appearance, Ichabod is off to the
This
town
movie has a top-billed cast. Of course, there's Johnny Depp.
To the
then there's
town
Michael
of
Gambon,
Danugard.
Richard Griffiths, and even Michael Goth, aka Alfred from Batman. And then there's Ian something, I can't remember his last name. Then there's Jeffrey Jones. If you don't know about him, check out my kill count on Beetlejuice.
And here you go, every movie they were in, two of which directed by Tim Burton, two of which were Harry Potter, and one of which was Star Wars. And holy shnikes, there's a lot of deaths. But I was able to count them up, and there's at least 10 deaths in this scene. So don't worry, I was able to count. Anyhow, after this we see a few background bodies, which I was able to count up, going up somewhere. And then we get a couple more deaths as these bodies drop. And we then see that the horseman was killed with his own sword. After gnarly. This, we get to see him investigating some more, and we get some more kills. Anyhow, an old-timey dude is found in the woods decapitated, and then Christina Ricci's character and Ichabod Crane finds another kill for the count. We then see Richard Griffiths' character trying to run off, but he's stopped by the Headless Horseman, who is here to get us a kill for the count. We get a gnarly decapitation as Richard Griffiths' character, who we'll just call Samuel, sees the horseman charging at him, and Before it's too late, he tries to run away, but unfortunately he doesn't make it as the horseman revs up his sword and decapitates the poor old-timey businessman. And just to add insult to injury, the head rolls into the lap of Ichabod Crane.
Can't keep your
Before getting
head
stabbed
on your shoulders.
by the
You need
horseman
a head.
dragged away.
Come on down to my old pumpkin head town. We got small heads, big heads, medium heads, no heads. Any head you want, we got. So come on down right now. Call this number, and you can get yourself your own head for free. If you buy one, you can get one free.
If you die from losing your head, you can't sue us. Anyhow, let's get this part out of the way right now. A young Ichabod Crane watched his mom's dead body fly out at him. Then we get a genuinely scary scene as this woman attacks Ichabod Crane. And then she collapses on top of him. But don't be fooled. She isn't dead. Anyhow, Ichabod comes out of there and then gives us a genuinely surprising moment where he finds where the horseman has been keeping his victims' heads. But no new faces here, so sorry, none of these heads go on the count. Anyhow, after that truly disturbing scene, we then get a moment where the Headless Horseman adds a couple more kills to the count. First a dad, then a mom, and then just to tie up any loose ends, the son, which is kind of sad. We then get another kill as Ichabod's friend dies. Anyhow, Michael Goff's character, Marjorie Hardenbrook, takes the coward's way out. Anyhow, after that, the horseman attacks, but is stopped by the fence. Unfortunately, as Ichabod tries to tell Michael Goff's character about the fence thing, we get a twofer as the Reverend and the Doctor dies. Baltus Van Tassel then gets one of the most brutal deaths I've ever seen, and I mean it's a real gory. First he gets stabbed with a pistol, then he gets dragged out of the second-story window, which should have killed him just from the impact. Trust me, I know I've gone out of a two-story window before. Then he gets decapitated by the Headless Horseman, runs in, ready the horse for the kill. Then it's a good way to go. Good way to go. And it's just a genuine character off in one of the most long, drawn-out deaths ever, and it's worth it. Ichabod Crane then realizes there's something wrong with one of the corpses he sees. The corpse he sees is supposed to be belonging to his stepmom, but he realizes the cut on her hand is very fresh. That's where we get the amazing twist. The stepmom has been behind it the entire time. He then tells us how she got her body double, which was a little farm girl named Sarah. She then tells us how she was the reason the horseman died. That's right, she was the little girl who snapped the stick. And how she brought him back as a ghost so she can wreak havoc on all your souls. And just to make her everything goes to plan, she killed her own husband. What an insane person. Then she tied up any loose ends by killing her own sister. Wow. Anyhow, the horseman gets his skull back and becomes whole again when he puts his head on. And Jesus, the practical effects mixed with the CGI effects in this scene is so good and enjoyable and oh my god, so ooey, gooey, gory, nasty. I mean, how he decides to pop down and pop back up. And when he pops back up, he is back to his old self, deciding that life ain't that much worth living. He immediately attacks the woman that did this to him by grabbing her up onto his horse and biting right on the mouth. And no, they're not kissing. He's actually biting her flesh. After that, the horseman then decides that he should finally lay to rest. So he takes his horse for one last ride and flies through the air and has an enjoyable death. And that's basically how the movie ends. I mean, we do get a glorious, beautiful scene after that, which I'll show you right now. How many people die in this movie? Let's find out and get to the numbers. I counted 61 deaths in this movie. Some male, some female, and some women. That gives us this pie chart that's grayer than a actual pie a year after Thanksgiving, if it's just kept sitting around in your fridge. Chainsaw for coolest kill obviously has to go to Bautis because, come on, that's a good way to die. Dawn Machete, however, has to go to Michael Goff's character, whose name I can't even remember. He took the coward's way out, and it was us, Green. We didn't even get a body. Thank you for watching this kill count for our Sleepy Hollow. This was an absolute thrill. Next week, I'll show you how much of a Tim Burton kick I've been on. But until next time, this has been the Kill Count. On the next Kill Count, here's the tale of Sweeney Todd. Everybody knows this one, so watch the Tim Burton movie. Then, after having a good watch, whistle your way down to the kill count, only on Sonic Productions. Sweeney Todd is available on the following services. Please watch the movie before the kill count. The kill count is not a replacement for the movie. for watching this kill count for Sleepy Hollow. If you saw the trailer, you know that Friday, I wish I could say next week, but Friday, it's the kill count for Sweeney Todd. Sleepy Hollow is a fun movie to kill count. So is Beetlejuice. So I just decided to keep myself on the Tim Burton track for the rest of this month with this amazing masterpiece. Yeah, till next time. Be good people.